The reason you got subscribed and enabled all notifications is because we have DeWALT tool deals you won't find anywhere else. And we'll have exclusive tool deals on brands you want. Milwaukee, Makita, Flex, DeWALT, and more, running all the way through the holidays. Today's DeWALT deal is going to be a flash sale. Here's the deal. It's for a limited time and quantities are limited. So if the promotional items sell out, it's over. If the flash has flashed, it's over. But if you missed the awesome savings, don't get mad. Get subscribed and enable all notifications because the notification squad eats first. You should never pay full price for tools ever again. So you could follow along. We've added all of these deals to the YouTube shopping button. It's either below you, beside you, down in the description. If you're not up on the YouTube technologies and how the shopping button works, here goes. It's a little button that has all the deals down in the corner, inside the description, or next to the video, depending on which device you're watching on. Here's the crazy part. If you're watching on a TV, you can scan a QR code now so you could browse all the products. If all else fails, there will be a link in the description. Hello, everyone. My name is Vince, and it sure is nice to see you. We have a new DeWALT deal that's going to knock your socks off. You're going to want to make sure to open your eyeballs and ear holes. You're going to love the savings. They're going to go quick, so make sure you've done all the following, because you're not going to want to miss these deals. Now, here's the deal. Before we get started, I want to acknowledge everyone that has tuned in early. Now, here's the deal. We had BC tuned in. He said first, but he disappeared. I tried to acknowledge him earlier, and he disappeared. We got Jorge Perales says he has the number 2 spot. We got my main man Ricardo Cintron from the member squad, as well as Cody Hernandez says hey. We got Dominic Chesney says yo. We got OS Benny, operating sys Benny. Cody Hernandez, stop being a hater. It's pretty funny. So whoever claims first is going to be a loser. It's going to be a winner, actually. Baton Rouge is in the stream. What's up there, Doc DRM? He said, Eddie Smallhorn says, at VCG Construction, giving us the deals we want. Yo, we know Eddie Smallhorn is a longtime DeWALT fan. What's up, Eddie? How you doing, Eddie? Eddie Smallhorn's going to be my neighbor. We got Max B49, my main man, Max. Listen, here's the deal. Max, if you stick around, remind me, and I will share the Discord. I will share the Discord link for all of everyone that's in the chat today. We got Balaki, says, Kalidas. Max B says, hit the like button. Michael Pollock says, hello from Columbia, South Carolina. We got N. Thompson says, what up? Listen, who wants to be Notification Squad captain for this stream? Okay, you're going to need to notify 10 people that the stream is live. You need to become captain. You have to be the first person to claim first, starting now. First person after CMag 8251. After that, the first person that claims first, we were going to nominate them as Notification Squad champion or a captain. They'll have to notify 10 people. The stream is live. And then we're going to title that person, and then we're going to give them a award today. It's up to you, whoever wants to make it happen. And Thompson, we got Dr. Doc. Notified, liked, and comment. We appreciate that, Dr. Doc DRM. Acting Tool says, what's going on? What's going on, Cusbo? We got Celis. Hey, Vince. Khalib's here. What's up, Khalib? Said, what up, everybody? Good morning, y'all. From Michael Merriman. Hello, Michael. How you doing? Dan P., what up? What's a good affordable router table? Listen, here's the deal. Every time I have the Bosch. I've used the Bosch for years. Every time I suggest the Bosch, people are like, it's not really that good of a router table. I like Bosch. We got C-Mag. Says up, everyone. Let's do this. Yo, Corpus Christi, Texas is in the stream. What's up, Kiko? What's this? Shaviv says Dodgers, baby. Did they win? Yo, I literally can't get anybody to become Notification Squad champion. Okay. No big deal. Listen, I'm willing to nominate somebody. You have to just let me know. You have to nominate yourself by calling first, and we are going to bestow an reward on you. All right, here's the deal. We have a deal going on over at Acme Tool, okay? Now, these, and I'm going to go over the specifics. This is a flash sale. It's for a limited time. It's going to be, it expires November 6th, which is tomorrow, but you'll have not only all day today, you're going to have all day tomorrow. It will end 11:59 p.m. Central Time tomorrow, which is the 6th. This can be complicated at times, and we wanted to make sure that everything worked properly. So that's why it was easier to do this all live with you. I will let you know, we've priced these, and when applying the secret sauce, the secret code, the prices are less expensive than you're going to find everywhere else, okay? It's as simple as that. What's up there, Eric G? How you doing? Rob Conant's here. What up, Rob Conant? I haven't seen him in a minute. All right. So here's the deal. It's a sliding scale. You're going to save anywhere between $25 and $100 depending on what you're spending. For instance, at $299, if we were to buy this 2-pack of 6 amp hour FLEXVOLT batteries, you'd save, when you use code YELLOWFLASH at checkout, you're going to save $50 immediately. Now, here's the deal. There's a secondary deal as well. They're not going to be stacking, but on top of the FLEXVOLT and power tool deals, there's a hand tool deal I'm going to share with you in just a minute, okay? So you would add these to the cart. Okay, we're going to view and edit cart. We're going to get rid of this pack-out box because it's no longer applicable. Right now, we're at the cart. We have to put code YELLOW flash, all one word. You can see here, number one, we've met the threshold for free shipping. That's $199. If it's below $199, you're going to pay a minimal shipping fee. It's going to be what it is. Personally, like if you're doing the shopping and you can save the maximum amount of money, you try to spend over the $199 to get free shipping. Okay. So you can see here, Yellow Flash saved us $50 here. We're at $249. We shopped this around. This is the cheapest price on a 2-pack of 6 amp hour FLEXVOLT batteries going to get anywhere else. And here's the thing. FLEXVOLT, it seems as though you're able to buy it where you're able to buy it. You're not able to buy it in any other places. And those FLEXVOLT, for instance, those FLEXVOLT tools and batteries, they're pretty doggone, like, they don't budge on them. This is a great time to pick up the batteries you need to power those tools. So you can use a FLEXVOLT battery on a 20-volt max tool. You can't use it the other way around. So if you have just 20-volt, if let's say you had some FLEXVOLT tools, you need FLEXVOLT batteries for it. And there's not always some crazy like BOGO deal where you buy a tool and get a free FLEXVOLT battery. A lot of times, like Jimmy, for instance, on the FLEXVOLT platform, he's constantly, he does a lot of grinder work and a lot of heavy-duty recip saw work with his FLEXVOLT tools. He burns through those FLEXVOLT batteries. He has to buy FLEXVOLT batteries because there's not as many BOGO deals for those batteries and tools. It just doesn't happen. This is a great time to hop on. If you're gonna hop on the train, this is the time to get on the FLEXVOLT batteries right now. You could save $50 on this. Now, here's the deal. Let's get this out of the cart. I'm gonna remove that because I want to move on because my cart's now empty. My cup's not empty. My cup is full. My cup runneth over. Okay, they have I gotta be honest with you. Like this bundle kit, I want to make sure I got the right thing here. So they have the one-handed recip saw. Once again, you're at a $199 threshold with this. They're going to remove $25 in the cart off the price of the tool. Now, here's the thing. Here's a question. Here's a question for you. Okay? We're going to put in yellow flash again. Yellow flash. Yo, I got to be honest with you. I just got my pickup truck. I had a bad sensor in the transmission. It wasn't shifting past fourth gear. It was stuck in fourth gear. Even at highway speeds, it wouldn't go into fifth or sixth. And quite frankly, I was excited to find out it was just a sensor. I knew it was just a sensor, but then the price to get the truck back was like unbelievably cheap. Talk about a deal. It was like I was like hip hop hooray. So, but I had to take the truck on a test drive to make sure everything was good. In the meantime, yeah, I wanted to go a little earlier today. Didn't happen. Okay, we're pretty much prime lunchtime. So my question is, what is all you eating for lunch right now? We want to know. With that being said, we want to say a special thank you to Eddie Smallhorn for the $5 holla. We appreciate that, Eddie. Totally not necessary, but as always, appreciate it. And we are blessed to have the very cool gang, and Eddie is part of it. Okay, so we always want to acknowledge how much we appreciate you. Thank you. Never required, but we appreciate it. Thank you so much, Edward. All right, let's get back to the deer. Yo, Jimmy John's? For real? Really? The sub place? That's Samian's correct. Samian, that's a great comment, Samian. Samian says, imagine not clicking the notification bell and wanting to pay full price for tools. Who would want to do that, Samian? It's absurd. All right. You can see we're at $180.89 after shipping here. Now, I don't know. Let me see if I can bring it in a little smaller. Because the yellow flash price brought us below the $199 threshold, we're paying $6.49 in shipping. Now, here's the deal. If you're able to spend $199 or more, I would do it. Here's the thing with that. Here's the thing. Let's see if there's an inexpensive tool here. All of this qualifies for yellow flash. I'm giving like spoilers. All right, here's knives. $17.97 or $17.99. Right now, we're going to view and edit the cart. Is that even possible? Okay, we're going to remove that because it still didn't get us. It still didn't get us past the thresholds. We're gonna spoiler the rest of this. Here we go. Let me see. Let's go with the lever lock pliers. Why not? Let's view and edit this cart. With this stack. All right, so here's the deal. We met the $199 threshold even after the discount. We have the one-handed recip saw. We have our lever lock plier 2-pack, 8 and a 10-inch. Okay, and then we used yellow flash. Here's the thing with this. We were able to save the money on shipping, plus we were able to get that $25 off. You saved 11% off your order. Here's the thing. If you're a registered member, okay, so you can see the price of the lever lock pliers is $29.43, discounted down from $32.99. Right? Let's look. $32.99. Let me go back a hair. Let me go back a stitch. So you see it's $32.99, right? Here's the thing with this. This is qualifying for 2 deals. Okay? If we were to let's remove the one-handed recip saw. Okay? That's why I said I got to do this in real time with all y'all. Okay? Yellow flash is not applied. Okay? Let's remove this. Yellow flash. Now, here's the deal. Registered users are applying, their registered users will qualify for 15% off of hand tools today from DeWALT. Okay? Now, here's the thing. If you're going to buy hand tools and you wanted to get the full 15% off, which is pretty doggone good, okay? You're going to want to, once again, make sure that you're above that $199 mark for free shipping, because you can see here, although we're saving 15% off, we're now paying $6.49 in shipping. So once again, kind of like the other day, you're going to want to play with it. You're going to want to play with it a little bit to make it work to your advantage, okay? That's all I'm going to say. Okay. Now, we're going to remove that from the card as well. So we've kind of spoiler alerted everything right now, okay? We've gone over this combo kit here. I don't know that this qualifies. I don't believe that it does. All right, here's another one. That's part of the power tool side. Once again, less expensive, at least by $10 than everyone else on this. So this is the PowerStack XR Compact and PowerStack XR. It's really Power Pack. No, it's PowerStack 5 amp hour starter kit. So it's the Compact 1.7 and the 5 amp hour. I got to be honest with you. I know a lot of you are loving the idea of Tablet's 21700 cells, and they are far and beyond greater, in my opinion, than standard 21700 tab cells. But pouch lithium is the bee's knees when it comes to powering these tools. Recharge, discharge, watts out, I'm telling you. And that's what this is right here. This is a pouch lithium 5 amp hour and 1.7 amp hour with a 4 amp hour charger at $319. We add it to the cart. Okay, we're going to have the yellow flash. And this is the good part about this one. The good part about this one is we're saving $50, okay, because it was at that $299 threshold, okay? $319. Oh, it was at $319. Sorry, $319. So we're saving $50 off. We're actually above the $199. We're getting free shipping, so that you're saving 16% off of your order on this one. I like it. I like it a lot. Do. Yo, Bronx is here. Bronx. So I keep seeing this reoccurring question. Okay? I've answered this multiple times with multiple people. Why is it not showing up? Let me so that's the reason I missed it, Bronx. I'm sorry. It's great to see you in here. I want to make sure that I'm answering this question, because a lot of you have been. It's funny. I should just make a standalone video for this. Bronx says, Vince in the house. What's up there, Bronx Berman? Where are you at? He says, is Flex Tools dead? No, they are not. And here's the thing. I've kind of gone over. I went over this on Monday, actually, as well. If you remember, like, back when the Gen 3 hammer drill and impact driver got announced and released, there was a whole bunch of Gen 2 hammer drill and impact driver combo kits that were at retailers. So instead of sending those kits back, okay, Milwaukee decided to let the retailer clearance them out. They were $450 combo kits that Home Depot was selling at $125. Okay, there was another time where we had there was the 10-inch double bevel compound motor saw with a 9 amp hour battery, quick rapid charger. We picked them up for about 48 hours. They were at $150. They were stellar deals. Here's the thing. We're seeing the same thing kind of happen with Flex right now. They've decided to clearance those a lot of kits out. People are buying them up. But I know for a fact they're in the process of releasing new tools. Like I kind of said the other day, like they just announced a plethora, the entire line of nailers. They just released a heat gun. They just released brand new caulk guns. They're going to continue to release tools. They're going to continue to build on Stack Pack. They're going to continue on. They're not going anywhere. You know what? You know what the problem The problem, I think, is perception. What happens is that Flex decides to release 20 tools all at once, okay? And what happens is that they're in the news cycle for 2 weeks, and then they're out of the news cycle because they do it all at once. If they would do what other brands do and just drip the information out, one new release this week, one new release this week, one new release this week, that would be 20 weeks they'd be in the news cycle, or 40 weeks in the news cycle. But they don't do that. They just blurt it all out. It's like, blah, blah, gotta get it out of me. Blah. You ever have food poisoning? And you had, I guess that's not a good comparison, but like, you know, like you ever, like, it's like they have all the tools, it's all lined up, and then they want to throw it up all out there. So, with that being said, from what I'm told and what the retailers I know for a fact, Acme Tool is in the stream. I actually asked them the question, what's going on? They said that they're committed to Flex tools and having the entire line of Flex tools. Now, here's the thing, little spoiler alert. We're going to be running tool deals running up. Here's a little spoiler alert. We're going to be running tool deals running up and beyond the holiday season. We're going to have a Flex flash sale. We're going to have the newest Flex tools. We're going to have flash sales from here probably every other day from here until Christmas, okay, and beyond. So open your eyeballs and ear holes. Make sure you have the notification button enabled, because we want to make the deals happen that you want to see. All right. That's weird. Okay. So it's not. Thank you for being here, Bronx. I feel like that was a little long-winded, but, you know, it is what it is. Got to get the answer. You asked questions, I got to get the answer out. All righty. Yo. Let me see here. So for everyone that asked, yo, it's 16% off that order. It's crazy. Yo, the quiet hydraulic. So Michael Merriman said Jimmy John's is what he's having for lunch. He's having the hoagies, the hoagies. Ramen noodles, Merchan chicken and Merchan chile. Added some carrots, celery, and some rotisserie yardbird. That's what's up, Cuzbo. We appreciate that. Grilled Southwest chicken wrap and a protein shake. Add a set of those bit holders on a key ring. I like that one. Enyo says, hello, this is the first time in your channel. We appreciate you being in here with us. Thank you. Power Stack 1.7 amp hour is the best battery on the market just because it's small. I got to be honest with you, Samian. I will not disagree, especially for the next tool, the quiet hydraulic. We got Eric G says, I love Flex. Amazing value. I got to be honest with you, bro. Like, the deals they've been running, too, have been unbelievable. Flex is not allowed to have any issues until they stop making the best tools. Says Samian. Brandon says he's going to pass on the deal. Cuz, I didn't know you were a quarterback. A deal on the caulk gun and the heat gun, says Samian. All right. Eric G says, Vince, the Flex 12-inch double bevel motor saw is one of my greatest purchases probably ever. Love the corded and cordless options. That's the thing. Like, in this day and age, if you could have both, why not? You know what I mean? Why not? And Envoy, I'm glad you're here. Says it feels great being mentioned. I'm glad you're here. All right, here you go. This one, I don't know. So this is the quiet hydraulic. If you wanted to see it in a tool test raw, go to this video here. Okay, we could show you all the ins and outs of it. It's indeed we're gonna call it speed. It's a 2-speed impact with a 20-minute light function. People are like, say 2-speed mode select and a 20-minute work light mode. People are like, why is it not in speed 3? It is chip ready. It's a pretty doggone great tool. Once again, it's one of the newest DeWALT tools. To see it on sale like this, is crazy. Let's add it to the cart. See what you get. Wow, you're at 178.29. Here's the problem with that. Wow, I like this. All right, let's just say you did want the starter kit, okay, for Power Stack at $259.71. Then you got the quiet hydraulic. That would be $178.29. That's after the $100 yellow flash discount. You'd be at $438 shipped to your house because you got free shipping. You'd be at the forefront of impact driver quiet technology with the best batteries, like, in my opinion, the best battery technology on the market right now. Yo, Chief, Jesus is here. What's up? Jesus Garza, the chef. I love a good chef. Now, if you did not want the Power Pack or Power Stack batteries, you can see here, we knock down your promotional amount on Yellow Flash $25. Shipping would be at $6.49. Total out the door would be $249. You'd save 11%. I personally would try to get it to the 200 mark before shipping, or $199. You know what I mean? This way, like, you're not wasting that money. All right, here's some honorable mentions. We got, if you're buying an Impact, we got DeWALT Flex Torque bit set, 100 pieces. So it is part of Yellow Flash. Okay, they have other deals here. So let's just go back and remove this from the shopping cart. Okay. Oh, okay. So there's multiple deers here. We have this set. I like this set. It's a very complete set. All right, here's the thing. It's at $46.99. We're going to view and edit the cart, okay? Here's the thing. At the regular $46.99, it doesn't qualify for anything on Yellow Flash, right? But what we can do is you can save 10% with code ACCY10, accessory 10. Okay, let's try that out. ACCY10. Let's apply that. Okay, so it's saying we saved 9% off our order just by using that code. So you're getting $4.70. Here's the deal. Let's remove that. And look, like I said, to maximize your deal, you might need to play around a little bit. Let's just say we wanted the accessories. Let me go back. And we wanted our Impact to go with our accessories and or vice versa. Okay. So we're going to go to Yellow Flash. Listen, remember, type at VCG Construction. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, you have a question about the deal, whatever, I'd love to answer it. If I don't get to answer it, somebody in the Very Cool Gang will probably answer it. We appreciate it. Okay. All right. So use Yellow Flash. We're now at $42.57. We're saving 9% there because we're at that first tier, $25 off. We're at $198.42. And we're qualifying for free shipping. We're at $240.99. So this might be a good way to get into those accessory deals. Now, here's the deal. Registered users, here's the thing. I'm a registered user. I thought I qualified for a gift card. Didn't it say I qualified for a gift card? Exclusive deals. Registered members get a free $10 gift card with $149 plus orders. How does that work? Like, does it need to be $149 in that? Where's my gift card? Let's just put 5 of these in the cart. odd. Let's get rid of yellow flash. Then it added so it won't stack. That's odd. It's a lot to work through. $46.99, $219. I think your best bet with this one is yellow flash. Okay. Let's remove that from the cart. Let's remove this from the cart. All right. They have a two-tool combo. This is the hammer drill and impact driver combo nation. It's the compact XR combo. So this is the 860. This is the 860 impact with, I got to be honest with you, I like this kit. This is coming with the XR power pack, or is it? It's a power pack battery, I believe. Let's look here. So 860 and the 806 hammer drill. Let me see what's in here. Unless this is a rebranded, it looks bigger than the 4 that's saying that's in there. So it is indeed. So it's coming with a 4 amp hour XR pack and a 1.7 power stack battery pack charger. XR, this is their top of the line impact driver, and this is their 806 XR compact hammer drill. It's at $369, okay? It's already the least expensive price anywhere for this kit. This is a very top-end kit. You add it to the cart, they're going to take $50 off with yellow flash on this one. I like this one, actually, very much so. You're at $319, plus you got free shipping. I like this one. I like this one. Let's remove it from the cart. Let's move on. We got the DeWALT Atomic Compact Series. This is their pin nailer, 23 gauge, bare tool. You know me, I had to show it because I'm like a pin nailer. It's at $299. You'll save $50 off of that with flash, the yellow flash code in the box. Okay, they have their 3/4 inch impact wrench with hog ring. It's a big boy. You probably doing superstructure, okay, or you're doing lug nuts on semis. But you could get $50 off right now. We'll bring it down to $249. I like it. I dig it. Okay, Tough System 2.0. Pretty much, I don't know, it looks like almost everything 2.0 is included in this. You can see they have their large toolbox is at $105. You'd get $25 off at $199. So you'd have to, let's add it to the cart. So you can see here, it's at $105. Yellow flash isn't going to get you anything off. Okay? But if you were to add maybe, let's click back on it, some other Tough System pieces. Let's just say we wanted to add, okay, let's close that out. I would love it. Let's just say you have the 2.0, let's go, let me see if they have. Let's add this to the cart. Let's just add 3 boxes to the cart. Whoa, what do we have going on here? So right now, the briefcase box, you're getting 33% off. They're saying it's $75. They have that marked down to 33% to $49.98. The extra large toolbox is at save 13% at $91.68. And then if you were to do the 3-piece, you're saving 13%. The promo code's getting you $36.68 off of that. Now, let's see if we can maximize this. Let's take the 33% one off of there. So $289, Yellow Flash is getting you $25 off. And you're paying $99 on handling. Let's move on. We got hand tools. Now, here's the deal. They're doing 15% off for members, registered members, on hand tools. Like, for instance, this 168-piece mechanics tool set, you're probably not going to do as well with this. So you can see here, you save 40% off the order. So it was $196.99, right? It's saying discount, $62. Then they have a promotion at $20.25. I got to be honest with you. It's saying 42%. You're at $114.74 on this one. I got to be honest with you. 40% off your order. What if you did put in yellow flash? Let's just see. Would that remove the others? We're going to proceed anyway. It's not applied. Okay. I got to tell you. We're removing it. I like this one. 162 pieces at $114.74. We got that one-handed recipsaw. Here's one, 108-piece mechanics tool sets. If you're a registered user over at Acme, you're going to get 15% off. It's already marked down 33%. So it's somewhat of a stacking deal. What will it bring it down to? Let's look. I want to view it and edit the cart. 6204. So they took off $36, then $10.94. The problem is they added in $6.49 for shipping. Try to meet the threshold if you can. Let's remove this. Screwdriver set, 10-piece, $32.99. If you use yellow flash on this, you could get $25 off. You need to be at that $199 or plus threshold. I got to be honest with you. You're probably better off just buying it as a registered user. Let's add the cart. $32.99. Let's view and edit the cart. So that brings it down to $28.04. Once again, you're going to want to make sure you're beyond the $199 threshold. Ratcheting T-handle hex set. This has it applies for multiple discounts. I think your best bet here will be save 15% for members. We got a hex key set. I got to be honest with you. I like that it's a folding hex key with locks. The problem is that sometimes these bigger hex key kits, like if you have to get into a tight spot, they can be somewhat big. DeWALT Tough Series 242-piece 3-drive mechanical tool set. It's at $384. This would apply for two separate coupons. You either get 50% off with yellow flash or 15% off. I got to be honest with you. Let's check this out. So it's $384 on product page. In the cart, it's $326.48. So you're saving that 15%. I got to be honest. You'd have to at 10%. You'd be saving $32. Doesn't make sense for yellow flash on that one either. To be honest with you. And then they have the 3/8 drive bit socket set. Once again, it's going to apply for two promotions. Yellow flash. I mean, I don't know. Listen, here's the thing. Some of you might say, yeah, but I'm so close on my yellow flash promotion. But here's the thing, wouldn't you rather just get 15% off? You know what I mean? I guess it's going to be the lesser of two evils. I don't know. Let's see if there's any comments, questions, or concerns. I love it. All right, so here's the deal. The promotion details are save $25 to $100 on select DeWALT orders over $199 with code YELLOWFLASH. Purchase, blah, blah. We've gone over the thresholds, right? If you spend $199, you're going to save $25. You spend $299, you're going to save $50 with the code. You spend $499 plus, you're going to save $100. The discount will apply in the cart. The promotion will expire November 6th at 11:59 p.m. Central Time. And when the promotional items sell out, they sell out. They're done. They're gone. What's up, Zero? Cool? You're always cool. All right, here's the deal. Leave it down in the chat. A lot of you have been asking for Makita deals. We're trying to make those happen. Let us know when you want to see the Makita deals. You want to see them this week, next week. You want to see them Saturday night. We're thinking about maybe walking through the Makita store. Okay, it's not far from us. They have a repair center. We're going to go up there to make it happen. I don't know. We need to hear what you want to see. Okay. I want to say a special thank you to those of you that have monetarily contributed to this stream, like Eddie Smallhorn and Chaka Gillis. Yo, he hit with a $50 holla, Chaka Gillis. Thank you, Chaka. He says Ryobi tools are trash. All right, here's the deal. I also want to say thank you to the channel members. They help to make this possible. There are benefits to being a channel member. If you like what we're doing here, and you like paying less for the best tools in the industry, consider becoming a channel member. It's never required, but it's very much appreciated. All right, everybody. I hope you had a great lunch. I did, because I get to hang out with a very cool gang. I appreciate every single one of you for being here, but, you know, even good things need to come to an end.